जिड्डू कृष्णमूर्ति के कुछ कोट्स. Word innocence means incapable of being hurt. To have a mind that is not capable of being hurt does not mean that it has built up a lot of resistance. On the contrary, such a mind is dying to everything that it has known in which there has been conflict, pleasure, pain. Only then is the mind innocent. That means it can love. You cannot love with memory. Love is not a matter of remembrance of time. Memory क्या है? Remembrance of time. Surely the violence and the entity who says I must change violence into non-violence are both the same. To recognize the fact is to put end to all conflict. Is it not? There is no longer the conflict of trying to change, because I see the very movement of the mind not to be able to violent is itself is the outcome of the violence. So the questioner wants to know why it is that he cannot go beyond all these superficial wrangles of the mind. For the simple reason, consciously or unconsciously, the mind always seeking something, and that search brings violence, competition. It is only when the mind is completely still that there is possibility of touching the deep waters. Violence is not merely killing another. It is violence when we use the sharp word, when we make a gesture to brush away a person, when we obey because there is fear. So violence isn't merely organized butchery in the name of God, in the name of society or country. Violence is much more subtle, more deeper, and we are inquiring into the very depths of violence. When you call yourself an Indian, Muslim, Christian, European, or anything else, you're being violent. Do you see why it is violent? Because you're separating yourself from the rest of the humanity. When you separate yourself by belief, nationality, tradition, it breeds violence. So a man who is seeking to understand the violence does not belong to any country, religion, to any political party, any system. He is concerned with the total understanding of humanity.